All right, everybody. I'm going to do a video here on some tractors. We do actually get tractors from time to time across the scale. And I got 3 of them kind of in this close proximity. So I'll get all 3 of them in real quick. This is a Ford tractor that was sold for scrap. She's pretty rough, but seems to be all there. These used to be a hot item. They've kind of died down, and it's just, you really gotta love the hobby to restore tractors nowadays, because they just don't bring much money unless you get like the Lamborghini or the Porsche tractors, the ones that are really desirable that will fit in multiple collections. Car collection, tractor collection doesn't really matter. But these Fords, they were so mass produced. We actually get quite a few of them in. A lot of people don't really restore much of them anymore. I've actually restored 3 tractors in my life, which I enjoyed them. They were fun, but they're just really costly to restore them nowadays. So a lot of people don't do them anymore. You won't get your money back out of them, that's for sure. But this one here, it's all complete. Seat, side fenders are still there, and the side fenders are actually in decent shape. If we end up getting rid of this tractor, I'm probably going to cut one of these embossed badges out and flatten this out and make it a wall hanger. I'll paint it up, in the Ford gray, and then paint this all black or red, make it look really nice and put it on a wall hanger. Still has the lift arms on the back, PTO still there. This is probably for your lift arms to raise and lower. You got your brakes. This should be gas here. This should be a clutch on this side. Your shifter. This is your RPM for your gas as well. Got your battery gauge there, your oil pressure gauge there, and your hour meter, which is showing 749 hours. Don't know if that rolled over or not. Probably not, to be honest. What is this, your air cleaner? Looks like an air cleaner. Nope, it's not an air cleaner. What is this? It says level on it. Don't know what this is. It's been a while since I've seen. I've never restored one of these Fords, so to be honest, I don't know. This arm has broke at one time, and someone has welded it back. So that took some doing to break that arm. Let's see. Cap is off of that. We'll put that back on. 4-cylinder. It's all looks to be all there. Might be something missing here. I'm not sure. Fuel tank. Got a little toolbox here with your fuel bowl. Those are always pretty cool. You don't see those anymore for sure. A little electronic pieces here and there. There's a starter solenoid. Got your radiator up here. It's definitely seen better days. Huge starter, massive alternator, but looks to be all there. There's where your battery went. All right, so let's go check out the other one. That's the Ford. We got an Alicecher over here. This is a tricycle tractor. So it's gonna have 2 little wheels in the front real close together, and then you got the wide rear wheels. This one here has been picked pretty clean. There's a gentleman who bought a farm down the road, and there was a bunch of, it's gonna be difficult to get back here. There's a bunch of farm equipment on that property, and he ended up bringing everything here and scrapping it all, and this is one of them. So this is Alicecher. The whole body is missing except for the rear fenders, but everything else in the front's gone. Radiator's gone. I don't know what this was for. This is not original to this tractor, so I don't know what this big bar is for. Water pump was busted off of it. It went right there. This motor's probably seized. It's a 4-cylinder. It's been open to the weather for quite a while. No rear wheels on this thing, but it does have the drives out the side, which is nice. You got your levers here. They're all there. I mean, there's some good parts, but not much left of this one. There's actually a gentleman who's supposed to come and look at this. He says he thinks he could use something on it. I don't know what, but it does have the lower tie, I believe that's the lower hitch right there, where you would back up and the hitch would actually couple right underneath where your feet would go. So that's pretty nice. I think some people are looking for that, but I don't know. But this is the Alicecher. There's not much left to look at on this thing. So let's go look at the other one. We ordered some new beds, quick attach beds. So these ones are actually going to be scrapped. We were using those to put like aluminum wheels in and stuff, and we'd pick them up with the loader and move them. But we ordered some new hoppers, I guess is what you'd call them. So those are going to be going into scrap, which is going to be nice. Try and clean up around here. All right, this one over here, I believe, is a Massey Ferguson. I'm not sure. I cannot remember, to be honest. This one was bought out of the back of a guy's house. He had it running, and then I think some electrical issue happened, and he just sold it for scrap. He's done with it. Let's see. I cannot. Let's see. Tare. I can't read that. It's too faded. But this has got a bucket on it, and it also has a Massey Ferguson rear bucket attachment, which is really nice. That's pretty much the only reason that we bought this thing, was for this. It does need a cylinder welded on it. I think it was this one right here. Yep, this one broke off. Need to weld that back on and maybe replace a couple lines. This would be a good piece to put on the back of a tractor. We got a large tractor out by the back building that this would probably go good on. There's the tag for it. Runs off PTO. So your PTO runs out, drives this pump, which then controls all your levers that operate this thing. It'll swing left and right, up and down, and then the bucket will actually go out and dig dirt. So this is a good unit to have, probably pretty expensive. But that was pretty much the only reason we bought this tractor, was for this unit. There's not much left on this thing. The tractor itself, there's a tag over there. We'll find out what this is. It also has a bucket on the front, but the bucket's in pretty bad shape. The actual bucket arms, the lift arms, has been busted up a couple times, re-welded. So it's, I don't know, it's usable, but how long you could use it for without it breaking apart, I don't know. Yeah, that's not telling me what this is. See, this is I don't think it's I don't know what kind of tractor this is. It's like a darn foreign tractor, probably, because I don't recall seeing one like this before. You know, kind of like a long tractor. Them things, man, I had to work on a couple of them. They're such a pain in the butt. But this is a diesel. I just don't know what kind of tractor this thing is. There's supposed to be a badge on it. I don't know where it's at. But it's missing the grill. The hood's been painted on it. Yeah, I'm not sure. If anybody knows what kind of tractor this is, let me know. I'm kind of curious. He did put new rims and tires on the front. That was years ago. He did put those on. And this rim here is rotted. So I think it's fluid filled, but it's rotting from the inside out. So you can see all the rust coming out from the inside lip. So it would need new rear tires and rims. There's all your stuff on your front gauge panel. There you guys have it. There's the tractors that we get for scrap. You'd be surprised at what comes in. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one.